How to cure constipation. Hey! Subscribe to the channel, click on the bell and listen carefully. Management aims to relieve symptoms, restore normal bowel habit and improve the quality of life. Dietary and lifestyle modifications are the first-line options if insufficient. Various medications and pharmacotherapy are attempted. While an option in some instances, namely surgery, is only indicated by the failure of all other options, with indications for surgery being rectocele, intussusception, which has limited success, and Hirschsprung's disease, typically in early childhood. Therefore, the management of constipation in older people should focus on conservative strategies to minimize symptoms and improve the quality of life. Chronic illness is unlikely to be due to reduced dietary fiber and dehydration alone. However, low fiber intake can be a contributing factor. Therefore, dietary fiber is recommended with the aim of an intake of around 25 grams of fiber a day in conjunction with increased fluid. However, balance does need to be achieved if individuals suffer from urinary dysfunction and have mobility difficulties. In residents with slow transit constipation, increased fiber aggravates symptoms and so requires careful management in secondary environments. Physical activity is recommended to enhance gastrointestinal transit in addition to behavioral changes to toilet practices where possible. Ignoring the call to stool can make symptoms worse, and so developing regular times for defecation and avoiding excessive straining are important strategies in the management of constipation. How to cure constipation fast at home. The first thing you should do is avoid becoming constipated whenever possible. This means including high-fiber foods in your diet such as fruits, whole vegetables, beans, and whole grains. How to cure constipation immediately. Change your diet to include whole grain bread instead of white bread, which is highly processed and can contribute to constipation. Drink plenty of fluids, at least 10 to 12 glasses of water per day. It not only protects your urinary system but your bowels are protected from having constipated stools. Advertisement. Take a little bit of exercise each day for about 2 hours per week if it is moderate exercise. If what you can do is vigorous exercise, you can get that down to half that or 1 hour per week. It does not have to be a large chunk of activity. Just get 10 minutes of activity at a time, 3 times a day throughout the day. If these essential tips and tricks do not relieve your constipation, take an over-the-counter fiber supplement such as Metamucil or Citrusol. Take it as directed once daily, starting with smaller doses and increasing gradually until you find a dose that works for you and keeps you regular. Try to have a bowel movement at the same time of the day. If you stick to a routine, you will strain less. Take your time with a bowel movement so that you do not strain. Let your colon do all the work for you, so you do not have to push as hard. How to cure constipation. Make sure you go to the toilet as soon as you have the urge and then just let things happen completely naturally. If you are holding your breath during a bowel movement, that is too much pressure on the anal veins. Don't read on the toilet as that can trigger you to sit there longer. As soon as your bowel movement is done, get off the bathroom. It is surprising how much your daily activities affect your bowels. If you work at an office desk, get up frequently for walking breaks and try not to lift heavy objects too much. Exhale as you are lifting heavy objects. If you are holding your breath, you are straining and putting too much abdominal pressure on your rectum. How to cure constipation in pregnancy. If you are pregnant and don't want to get hemorrhoids, lie on your left side as much as possible when you are lying down. This takes the venous pressure of the anal veins, and you will be much less likely to get hemorrhoids. If you already have hemorrhoids, they will not usually get bigger if you adopt that sleeping or resting position. Before applying these recommendations, consult your doctor. Put a like under this video, subscribe to the channel, click on the bell and share this video with your friends.